A truth most seniors don't know. Fish doesn't just help your heart, it rebuilds your brain and eyes while you sleep. There is something very few people talk about, yet if you are over 60, it could completely change the way you eat. Your brain and eyes do not simply age during the day, they quietly repair themselves at night. But they can only do that if they have the right raw materials to rebuild nerve cells and retinal tissue, and those materials do not come from expensive supplements or last-minute vitamins. They come from simple, everyday fish, the kind you can easily find at a local market or already have in your refrigerator. When we were young, we ate fish mainly for protein and overall strength, but the older we get, the more profound the role of fish becomes. The healthy fats in fish, especially omega-3 DHA and EPA, become essential fuel for the brain and eyes. They soften blood vessels, prevent clotting, restore weakened neural connections, and even help rebuild the delicate retinal nerve cells that determine how clearly you see in the morning. You can imagine that while you sleep, each drop of omega-3 quietly patches tiny damages in the brain, clears harmful free radicals in the eyes, and helps your cells function more smoothly the next day. The challenge is that not all fish are helpful. Some types contain high levels of heavy metals and saturated fats, which clog your blood vessels, worsen memory, and accelerate vision decline. But there are also certain fish that, when added to your evening meals just 2 or 3 times a week, can soothe temporary forgetfulness, sharpen focus, reduce dry eyes, and even improve the depth of your sleep. In today's video, we'll explore the 8 best fish for older adults, fish that medical studies have shown can help restore brain cells and enhance natural vision repair while you sleep. Each type has its own unique benefit. Some boost circulation to the brain, others calm nerve cells, and some strengthen the retina as it slowly thins with age. Most importantly, these are all easy to find, easy to cook foods suitable even for those with heart disease or diabetes. So if you've been forgetting things more often, feeling eye strain when reading, or waking up with a heavy head, those are signals that your brain and eyes are lacking essential restorative nutrients. But don't worry, with just a small adjustment to your evening meals, your body can activate the healing mechanisms it was designed to use. Let's begin this simple journey and discover why these ordinary fish can become nature's own medicine, helping you stay sharp, see clearly, and sleep deeply. And now, let's start with the very first fish, a tiny creature with extraordinary power for the aging brain. Number 8. Anchovies. Small in size, powerful medicine for the brain and eyes. If there is one fish older adults should add to their diet immediately, it is anchovies. Small, inexpensive, and easy to find, yet their nutritional value surprises even many nutrition specialists. Don't let their size fool you. Each anchovy carries an almost perfectly balanced combination of omega-3s, calcium, iron, zinc, and vitamin D, making it ideal for aging bodies. After 60, nerve cells weaken, and tiny blood vessels in the brain and eyes lose flexibility. This is where the omega-3 fatty acids in anchovies become essential. They reduce inflammation in the blood vessels, improve nighttime blood flow to the brain, and nourish the retina, reducing dryness and helping prevent macular degeneration, a major cause of blurry vision and difficulty seeing at night. One surprising benefit is that anchovies contain more calcium than milk when you eat them with their soft bones. Those tiny bones hold minerals that strengthen joints, reduce nighttime cramps, and support circulation to the brain and eyes. Combined with vitamin D and zinc, anchovies act like a natural regulating system that helps your body stabilize itself during sleep, leaving you more alert and refreshed in the morning. Another major advantage is safety. Anchovies contain far lower levels of mercury and harmful contaminants compared to larger fish. Because they have a short life cycle and grow naturally, they hardly accumulate heavy metals, making them especially safe for older adults with liver, kidney, or heart conditions. The best way to enjoy them is simple: preparation. Soak dried anchovies to soften them, then simmer gently with olive oil, or stew them lightly with ginger, garlic, and a bit of low-sodium soy sauce. When paired with brown rice or a warm evening porridge, your body absorbs the healthy fats more effectively, perfect for nighttime cell repair. Imagine this: while you sleep, nutrients from the anchovies quietly travel through your finest blood vessels, repairing damaged brain cells, soothing tired eyes, and strengthening your memory. That is why many people who eat anchovies 2 or 3 times a week say they wake up with a clearer head, sharper focus, and less eye fatigue when reading or watching TV at night. Sometimes the simplest foods carry the greatest power. Anchovies are a perfect example, an ordinary dish that can become a natural remedy for memory and vision restoration during sleep. Now, let's move on to fish number 7. A more familiar name, yet one that contains smart nutrients known for improving alertness, brightening your vision, and enhancing deep sleep. Many doctors even call it natural vitamins for the brain. Number 7. Salmon, a golden source of nutrition for memory and eye health. If there is one fish the world agrees is a true brain food, it is salmon. Those tender pink-orange fillets are not only a symbol of refined cuisine, but also a powerhouse of nourishment for adults over 60, especially those worried about memory decline, blurry vision, or restless sleep. Salmon is one of the richest natural sources of omega-3 fatty acids, DHA and EPA. These are the good fats that form the protective membranes around nerve cells, stabilize brain structure, and support communication between neurons. As we enter middle age and beyond, the level of DHA in the brain begins to drop, which explains why so many people find themselves forgetting more easily, struggling to concentrate, or waking up with a heavy head. Just a small portion of salmon a few times a week can restore neurological flexibility, sharpen memory, and bring a sense of clarity to your mornings. Beyond the brain, salmon is a natural guardian of the eyes. Studies show that people who eat salmon regularly have up to 40% lower risk of macular degeneration. Omega-3 improves blood flow to the retina, reduces dryness, and strengthens the delicate cells responsible for low-light vision. Salmon also contains vitamin D, vitamin B12, and selenium, nutrients that regulate the nervous system, promote deeper sleep, and stabilize mood. The body repairs itself most intensely at night. When you sleep, the fatty acids from salmon take part in restoring damaged neurons, clearing amyloid plaques, one of the major causes of memory loss, and supporting the regeneration of new brain cells. This is why after a good night's rest, many people feel mentally brighter, see more clearly, and wake with renewed energy. However, not everyone knows how to eat salmon correctly. Many people fry it, overcook it, or rely on low-quality farmed salmon filled with preservatives. The best choice is wild-caught or organic salmon prepared gently, steamed, poached, or lightly seared. A small fillet pan-seared in olive oil with a squeeze of lemon or a touch of dill not only tastes wonderful, but also nourishes your brain and eyes down to the cellular level. Salmon also carries a subtle but powerful effect: relaxation. Its natural tryptophan content helps the body produce serotonin, the neurotransmitter responsible for calmness and emotional balance. This is why eating salmon in the evening not only supports physical health, but also helps you sleep more deeply and wake with a lighter mood and clearer mind. In every way, salmon represents restoration from within, a familiar, accessible fish that breathes life back into aging brain cells, sharpens vision, and steadies the spirit. And now, let's move on to fish number 6, a hidden gem of the deep sea that can enhance memory and purify your blood while you sleep. Number 6, tuna, a powerful source of overnight brain energy. Tuna is a familiar ingredient across many cultures, from Japanese sashimi to Mediterranean salads. Yet few people realize that tuna is actually a superfood for nighttime brain repair. For adults over 60, when nerve function slows and memory becomes more fragile, tuna is not just a lean protein, it is a natural catalyst for mental clarity. Tuna is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin B6, B12, and niacin, vitamin B3, all essential for maintaining healthy blood flow to the brain and shielding nerve cells from oxidative damage. Each time you eat tuna, these nutrients enter the bloodstream, cross the blood-brain barrier, and activate metabolic reactions that help the brain function smoothly throughout the night. One of the most important nutrients in tuna is vitamin B12, a deficiency that many older adults experience without realizing it. Low B12 means the protective myelin sheath around neurons begins to thin, disrupting nerve signals and causing forgetfulness, fatigue, and slowed reactions. Eating tuna twice a week can replenish B12 reserves, strengthen reflexes, and noticeably improve concentration. Tuna also protects the cardiovascular system, a crucial foundation for brain health in later life. The EPA in tuna's omega-3 helps lower bad cholesterol, clear plaque from arterial walls, and ensure blood reaches the brain and eyes smoothly even while you sleep. This is why many older adults who eat tuna regularly report waking up with a lighter head, clearer vision, and greater morning alertness. Choosing the right type of tuna, however, is essential. Skipjack and albacore caught in the wild typically contain less mercury than larger species, like big-eyed tuna. For older adults, this matters deeply because accumulated mercury can harm the nervous system and disrupt memory. The safest approach is to choose wild-caught tuna, enjoy it 1 to 2 times a week, and cook it gently, steamed, or lightly grilled. Tuna also boosts natural serotonin production, the neurotransmitter that soothes anxiety and promotes deeper sleep. A small evening portion of tuna combined with green vegetables and a bit of olive oil not only nourishes the nervous system but also promotes calm, preparing your mind for restorative rest. Tuna brings balance, strength for the heart, clarity for the brain, and peace for the mind. And if tuna is fuel for intelligence, then the next fish we're about to explore is the elixir of rejuvenation, a food that can brighten your vision and refresh your skin while you sleep. Number 5. Sardines, small but incredibly powerful for brain and eye health. Sardines are one of the simplest foods you can add to your diet, yet they hold extraordinary nutritional strength for adults over 60. They do not need to be fancy or complicated. A small can of sardines or a few lightly grilled fresh ones can supply exactly the nutrients your brain and retina crave during sleep. Sardines contain a remarkably high density of DHA and EPA omega-3s, but what makes them especially valuable is their natural combination of complete protein, calcium from their soft edible bones, vitamin D, vitamin B12, selenium, and zinc, all essential elements for cellular repair and healthy nerve function. When you fall asleep, your body enters a deep restoration cycle. Neurons clear away debris, cell membranes rebuild, and protein synthesis ramps up to repair tissues. The omega-3s in sardines help reduce inflammation in blood vessels, improve vascular elasticity, and increase blood flow to the retina, exactly where the eyes need nourishment to restore light-sensitive cells. Meanwhile, the vitamin D and calcium support nerve function and muscle contraction, reducing night cramps and improving reflex sharpness, something crucial for balance and stability when you rise in the morning. A major advantage for sardines for older adults is their extremely low mercury content compared to larger fish. Because sardines have short lifespans and are low on the food chain, they accumulate very little heavy metal, making them safe to eat more frequently without fear of toxin buildup. If you choose canned sardines, it is best to select those packed in olive oil or water rather than low-quality oils, and to choose low-sodium versions to avoid unnecessary strain on the heart. Preparing sardines for maximum benefit is simple and well-suited to evening meals. A gentle steam, a foil bake with lemon and dill, or mashing them with half an avocado and spreading them on whole grain bread are all excellent choices. Eating sardines about 2 hours before bedtime allows the fatty acids to enter the bloodstream just as your body begins its repair cycle, supporting deep sleep and enhancing overnight regeneration of brain and eye tissues. If you have medical conditions requiring sodium control or are taking blood thinners, be sure to speak with your doctor to tailor the portion and timing safely. Never underestimate the power of this humble habit. A few servings of sardines each week can ease silent chronic inflammation, improve microcirculation to the retina, and help you wake up feeling sharper with clearer vision. In the world of senior nutrition, sardines prove that sometimes the greatest benefits come from the simplest, most accessible foods. Now let's continue with fish number 4, a familiar name across Europe and North America, a quiet healer capable of rejuvenating the brain and restoring the eyes during sleep. Number 4. Herring, a nutrient-rich source of brain and vision renewal while you sleep. If salmon is the queen of omega-3s, then herring is the gentle companion that helps the brain and eyes heal themselves every night. This small, humble fish, commonly eaten in Europe and North America as salted herring, grilled herring, or smoked herring, is actually one of the most potent sources of neurological and visual regeneration, particularly valuable for adults over 60. Herring is rich in DHA and EPA, the two omega-3 fatty acids essential for maintaining the structure of neuronal cell membranes. As we age, these membranes in the brain and the retina gradually stiffen, slowing signal transmission, weakening memory, and reducing sensitivity to light. When you eat herring in the evening, the body converts these fatty acids into natural anti-inflammatory compounds that restore membrane flexibility, allowing neurons to communicate faster and the retina to process light more efficiently, even while you sleep deeply. What makes herring especially remarkable is its unusually high levels of vitamin D, selenium, and coenzyme Q10. Vitamin D regulates more than 200 genes in the brain, improves mood stability, enhances alertness, and helps delay neurodegeneration. Selenium acts as a powerful antioxidant shield, protecting the retina from blue light damage and oxidative stress, two leading causes of age-related vision decline. Coenzyme Q10, present in every cell of herring, boosts energy production, particularly in high-demand organs like the brain and eyes. Furthermore, herring contains abundant vitamin B12 and choline, two crucial nutrients for memory maintenance. While you sleep, B12 supports the production of myelin, the protective sheath around nerve fibers, while choline is used to produce acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter responsible for memory formation and learning. In other words, herring works like a quiet craftsman moving through the nervous system, repairing weakened pathways so you can wake with a clearer mind and fresher vision. To enjoy these benefits fully, preparation matters. Herring is often salted, oil-packed, or smoked, but high sodium and low-quality oils may diminish its advantages. Older adults should choose fresh herring or canned herring in olive oil or water, avoiding overly salty options. A light dinner of grilled herring with steamed greens and a squeeze of lemon is ideal. It is gentle on digestion, enhances iron and vitamin D absorption, and supports visual nerve repair as you rest. Interestingly, in Scandinavian countries, where herring is eaten almost daily, the rates of memory decline and macular degeneration among older adults are more than 40% lower than in many other regions.
They do not treat herring as a luxury, but as a natural part of a lifestyle that helps them live long, remember well, and see clearly well into their 70s and beyond. Herring may be small, but it carries the power to restore clarity. It nourishes neurons, softens aging blood vessels, and quietly repairs the retina as you sleep. Just a small portion a few times a week may be the secret to preserving light and clarity, two of the greatest gifts of growing older. And if herring is the quiet healer, the next fish on our list, fish number 3, is the nighttime energy source, the one that nourishes the eyes, calms the nerves, and supports full brain restoration while you sleep. Number 3. Cod, a pure, gentle protein that helps rebuild brain cells and sharpen vision during sleep. Cod is one of the mildest and senior-friendly fish you can eat, especially for supporting overnight brain and eye recovery. Unlike oily fish, such as salmon or herring, cod offers a clean, lean form of protein that is light on the stomach and easy to digest, making it ideal for an evening meal when the digestive system needs gentle foods that allow the body to focus its energy on deep repair through the night. What makes cod particularly important for brain and eye health is its rich content of vitamin B12, iodine, and choline. B12 is one of the most common deficiencies in older adults, and lacking it can lead to blurry vision, dizziness, memory lapses, tingling in the limbs, or that brain fog sensation many seniors describe. When you eat cod at night, the B12 it contains is absorbed and used during sleep to produce myelin, the protective sheath around nerve fibers that keeps communication between the eyes and brain fast, accurate, and stable. Cod is also one of the best natural sources of iodine, the mineral essential for thyroid function, the system that regulates metabolism, heart rhythm, energy levels, and even cognitive clarity. After age 60, many people develop mild thyroid sluggishness without realizing it, leading to slower visual processing and dim or blurry vision in low light. The iodine in cod helps stabilize thyroid activity, which in turn supports nightly brain regeneration and reduces that slow brain feeling in the morning. Another major strength of cod is its natural selenium and vitamin D content. Selenium protects retinal cells from oxidative stress, one of the key drivers of age-related vision decline, while vitamin D supports the function of nerve cells and keeps the communication pathway between the eyes and brain running smoothly. Together, these nutrients create a protective layer around retinal cells, helping you wake up with clearer, more comfortable vision. Because cod is low in fat, it is extremely easy to digest at night, a crucial factor for older adults. A light dinner of steamed cod, baked cod with lemon, or cod simmered gently with vegetables provides excellent nourishment without causing heaviness, bloating, or sleep interruption, allowing the body to enter deep sleep more easily. And deep sleep is precisely when the eyes and brain repair themselves most intensely. For best quality, choose Alaska cod or Atlantic cod, and avoid overly cheap varieties that may be water-injected or nutritionally depleted. Cod has a naturally mild, soft texture that makes it perfect for those with sensitive digestion or chewing difficulties. Number 2. Halibut, a steady source of overnight energy that keeps the brain sharp and reduces eye strain while you sleep. Halibut is one of the most popular whitefish in the United States, Canada, and Europe, admired not only for its firm, delicate flavor, but also for its deep benefits to the brain and eyes, especially in adults over 60. What sets halibut apart is its rare balance of high-quality protein, gentle EPA-type omega-3s, and restorative minerals such as magnesium and phosphorus. When you eat halibut in the evening, these nutrients work together to relax the nervous system, help the eyes recover, and nourish brain tissue throughout the night. Halibut is rich in amino acids that stabilize the nervous system, particularly tryptophan, a nutrient the body uses to produce serotonin and melatonin. These two hormones are essential for deep sleep, the same stage in which neurons and retinal cells undergo the most intensive repair. This matters tremendously for older adults because after age 60, sleep tends to become lighter and more fragmented. Chronic sleep disruption can worsen dry eyes, increase blurry vision, and make the brain more prone to slow processing. By supporting natural melatonin production, halibut gives your eyes and brain the uninterrupted rest they need to repair fully. Another standout benefit of halibut is its natural magnesium content, a mineral most older adults lack. Magnesium deficiency can cause eyelid twitches, spasms around the eye socket, and even temporary visual blurring. The magnesium in halibut is absorbed slowly and steadily, helping relax the tiny muscles around the eyes, improve blood flow to the retina, and reduce that scratchy dryness many people feel when they first open their eyes in the morning. For those who often wake feeling like their eyes can't keep up, halibut is a remarkable support. Halibut's texture also works in your favor. It is firm yet tender, satisfying but not heavy, and does not cause digestive discomfort or nighttime bloating the way some oily fish can. Many older adults struggle with digestion at night, and when food is not fully processed before sleep, the body cannot reach deep restorative stages. Halibut, therefore, becomes an ideal evening protein, nourishing, easy to digest, and unlikely to cause the discomfort that disrupts the overnight healing of the eyes and brain. Halibut also contains phosphorus and small amounts of EPA omega-3s, which support the central nervous system and improve signal transmission between the eyes and brain. This combination enhances light sensitivity, reduces dizziness or visual haze, and makes morning vision clearer and steadier. When eaten consistently, halibut brings about subtle but noticeable improvements: less dryness, quicker visual adjustment from bright to dim environments, and greater mental alertness upon waking. If salmon or tuna sometimes feel too heavy or hard to digest at night, halibut is the perfect alternative. It is gentle yet powerful, understated yet restorative. A few evening servings each week can transform the quality of your sleep, sharpen your vision, and bring renewed clarity to your mind. Number 1. Fermented fish, an ancient secret for overnight brain repair, vision regeneration, and memory enhancement. Among all the fish that can powerfully support the brain and eyesight while you sleep, fermented fish, especially traditional forms common in Northern Europe and Japan, such as gravlax, fermented cod, or nare-sushi, stands out as one of the most unique and effective. Unlike fresh fish, fermented fish contains proteins and omega-3 fats that have already been naturally broken down, allowing the body of someone over 60 to absorb them far more easily, particularly at night when digestion slows. This makes fermented fish one of the strongest foods for neural tissue repair and retinal restoration during sleep. What makes fermented fish exceptional is the fermentation process itself. During fermentation, natural enzymes break down the fish's proteins into bioactive peptides, tiny protein fragments with powerful anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and neuroprotective effects. When eaten in the evening, these peptides continue working while you sleep, reducing oxidative stress in the brain, one of the hidden causes behind morning blurriness, memory decline, and slower reflexes in older adults. One of the biggest advantages of fermented fish is that its EPA and DHA, the omega-3 fats critical for the eyes and brain, are preserved and converted in a gentler, more absorbable form. DHA is a structural component of the retina, and deficiency is a major reason why vision declines rapidly after age 60, especially in low-light conditions. When DHA from fermented fish is absorbed, the retina is nourished and repaired more effectively, helping your eyes feel comfortable and responsive the moment you open them in the morning. Fermented fish is also rich in vitamin K2, a rare but deeply important nutrient for the nervous system and circulation. K2 increases blood flow to the brain and retina while preventing microvessels in the eye from stiffening, a common cause of night glare, halos, and early morning blurriness. It also ensures that calcium is delivered to the right places rather than building up in blood vessels, reducing cardiovascular stress during sleep. And we cannot overlook the natural probiotics produced during fermentation. These beneficial microorganisms support digestion, but they also influence the brain through the gut-brain axis. This is why many people who eat fermented fish in the evening report sleeping more deeply, waking with a clearer mind, and feeling mentally sharper throughout the next day. A healthy gut microbiome helps produce neurotransmitters that support memory, focus, and emotional balance. Unlike salmon or halibut, which can feel heavy to some people, fermented fish is extremely easy to digest because much of its protein has already been pre-digested. This makes it one of the most ideal evening foods, light yet nutrient-dense, powerful yet gentle on the stomach, allowing your body to enter its nightly repair cycle without interruption. For older adults seeking natural ways to improve memory, reduce morning eye strain, or achieve deeper sleep, fermented fish is a remarkable, ancient secret worth trying. Just 1 or 2 portions a week can create noticeable changes, clearer vision, sharper mornings, and better neural flexibility.
Why eating fish in the evening helps the brain and eyes recover most powerfully while you sleep. Many people believe that breakfast is the most important meal for brain and eye health, but the truth is that the body's deepest repair takes place at night while you sleep. This is why choosing the right evening fish becomes such an important key for adults over 60. If you eat the right nutrients, your body activates repair mechanisms that simply cannot happen during the day. If you eat the wrong foods, sleep becomes shallow. The nervous system remains tense, and the eyes do not get enough time or resources to regenerate. When you enter deep sleep, the brain and eyes begin a full nighttime cleanup. Neurons remove old proteins, repair cell membranes, and rebuild synapses, the tiny connections that help you remember better, react faster, and see more clearly in the morning. During this stage, the brain needs specific nutrients, and not every food can supply them at the right time. Fish rich in DHA, B12, tryptophan, or bioactive peptides provide exactly the material your cells need when repair is at its peak. DHA is the structural fat that strengthens and restores the retina, the light-sensitive tissue responsible for vision. The retina works non-stop during the day, and nighttime is its only opportunity to recover. When the body has enough DHA before sleep, this repair becomes faster and more complete, helping you wake without dryness, blur, or burning sensations. During sleep, the nervous system also rebuilds myelin, the protective coating around nerve fibers. This process is essential for anyone experiencing tingling, slow reactions, or memory decline. Fish rich in B12, choline, and gentle omega-3s, like cod or halibut, supply the exact compounds required to strengthen these nerve pathways. As you sleep, these nutrients are delivered directly to neural cells, helping them repair without disruption. Another key factor is melatonin, the sleep hormone made from tryptophan, which is naturally found in many white fish. As we age, the body produces less melatonin, causing lighter sleep, frequent waking, and reduced time in the restorative phases needed for brain and eye recovery. Eating fish containing tryptophan in the evening helps the body produce more natural melatonin, deepening sleep and maximizing overnight healing.
Blood flow to the retina also improves during the night, especially when the digestive system is not overloaded. Fish rich in magnesium and selenium, such as halibut, help relax blood vessels, allowing more oxygen and nutrients to reach the eyes and brain. This is why many older adults notice that after a few weeks of eating the right evening fish, they wake feeling more alert, with clearer vision and less stiffness around the eyes. Older adults also face chronic oxidative stress, damage that slowly breaks down neurons and retinal cells. Many of the fish on this list, especially fermented fish, contain antioxidants that are highly bioavailable and work most effectively during sleep. Nighttime is when these antioxidant enzymes operate at their highest capacity because the body is not dealing with light exposure, stress, or movement. Finally, digestion plays a crucial role. After age 60, stomach acid decreases, digestion slows, and the evening meal becomes a sensitive time. Light, nutrient-rich fish allows the body to absorb what it needs without causing heaviness, bloating, or disrupted sleep, the exact issues that can shorten deep sleep stages, preventing the eyes and brain from fully renewing themselves. Once you understand how the body repairs itself at night, it becomes clear why the right evening fish can transform how you feel in the morning. It's not magic, it's biology, and you can use it to your advantage. The timing, preparation, and essential guidelines to maximize brain and vision recovery while you sleep. Choosing the right type of fish is only half of the journey. The other half, and the part that often decides whether you truly feel the benefits, is when you eat it, how you prepare it, and what you avoid so your body can absorb every nutrient without being hindered by small but important factors that become more sensitive after age 60. As the body ages, digestion slows, metabolism drops, and tolerance for salt, oils, and strong spices changes dramatically. If these details are ignored, the evening meal can accidentally become a burden, leading to shallow sleep and depriving the brain and eyes of the opportunity to repair themselves during the night. The ideal time to eat fish is 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. This is the golden window when your body can process most of the protein and convert it into amino acids, DHA, B12, and other absorbable compounds. If you eat too close to bedtime, your stomach is still working while you try to sleep, lowering sleep quality and causing you to wake with dry eyes, a heavy head, or even mild dizziness. But if you eat too early, the nutrients may be used up before your body enters its deepest repair phase, reducing the restorative impact on your brain and vision. When it comes to preparation, light, low-oil methods are always best. Steaming, gentle baking, simmering, or quick pan-searing with a tiny amount of oil help preserve omega-3s, protect the vitamins, and prevent the formation of harmful oxidized compounds that can irritate the eyes and nervous system. A deep-fried or cooking at very high temperatures destroys DHA, the most important nutrient for your retinas. A crispy fried fish dish may be delicious, but it forces your body to process excess fat all night, disrupting recovery and leaving you feeling puffy, foggy, or visually strained in the morning. Seasoning also matters. Too much salt increases pressure in the tiny blood vessels of the eyes, worsening puffiness, dryness, and morning blur. Spicy or acidic seasonings can irritate the stomach and reduce deep sleep, the phase your brain and eyes rely on the most. It's best to keep flavors light, using natural helpers like lemon, dill, thyme, or a pinch of black pepper, gentle on digestion, yet supportive of nutrient absorption. Another often overlooked factor is pairing fish with supportive foods. Vegetables rich in vitamin C, such as leafy greens, steamed broccoli, or a squeeze of lemon, help your body absorb more B12. A small amount of healthy fat like olive oil or avocado helps DHA enter the bloodstream more efficiently. Pairing foods correctly does more than improve the taste. It ensures nutrients reach the eyes and brain at the exact time they are needed. You should also be mindful of factors that reduce nighttime recovery. Avoid alcohol, as it dries the eyes, lowers melatonin levels, and prevents deep sleep. Avoid overly salty fish or canned fish high in sodium, as they can cause morning eye swelling and disrupt circulation. And always choose fresh or properly frozen fish rather than heavily processed or heavily seasoned versions, which may contain preservatives that contribute to inflammation, the enemy of both brain and eye health. When you eat at the right time, prepare your meals properly, and avoid the elements that interfere with your body's natural healing, you allow every nutrient in your evening fish to work at full power. The difference is not dramatic or magical. It is subtle but unmistakable. A clearer head when you wake, sharper vision, and a sense of calm clarity that follows you into the new day.
After the age of 60, each meal becomes more than nourishment. It becomes part of a personal treatment plan, a way to protect eyes that have grown sensitive, to calm a mind that sometimes feels slower, and to give each nerve cell the environment it needs to stay alive and functioning. The fish we've explored together are more than food. They are nighttime workers, quietly repairing the tiny injuries you've collected over the years. Injuries from stress, sleepless nights, fluctuating blood pressure, blue light exposure, and the natural process of aging. Every evening fish meal, when eaten correctly and at the right time, is a message to your body that you are still taking care of it, that you are choosing to support your eyes so they can keep seeing the world clearly, that you are choosing to protect your brain so it can stay sharp, steady, and full of clarity. All those meals add up, forming a gentle but powerful chain of improvements until one day you wake up and notice your eyes don't sting like before, your mind doesn't feel thick in the morning, and precious memories seem to return with greater ease. If this information has been helpful to you, I would be deeply grateful if you could take a moment to support by liking the video. Somewhere out there, another older adult is struggling with blurred vision, declining memory, restless sleep, or ongoing fatigue, and your simple action may help them discover this content and begin their own journey toward better health. And before you go, I truly want to hear your story. Have your eyes been blurrier lately? Do you find yourself forgetting small details? Have you tried adding any of these fish to your evening meals? Every comment you leave not only helps me understand you better, it helps build a community where everyone feels supported and heard. Thank you for spending your time here today. I wish you a peaceful evening, a deep restorative sleep, and a bright, clear morning in your eyes, in your thoughts, and in your very first steps of the new day. Health always begins with small choices, and tonight you've chosen the right one.